to open the Flower Festival today. Hopefully it's a successful weekend. Thank you to everybody that's worked hard to make sure this goes ahead and when it officially starts the Berwick 900.
It's a well-documented history. Was one of the biggest seaports on the east coast at one time. That's dropped away a little these days, but the English and the Scots have fought hard over the town over the last 900 years. Well, today is the start of the celebrations of Berwick 900. 900 years ago, King David I gave land to the monks of Selkirk Abbey, and that was the formation of Berwick, the town as we now know it. Well, this is the start. Today is day one, and it goes right through to the fall of the year. And I would say, if not each week, every other week, there is an activity for someone to take part in and enjoy. It's the St.ANDREWS Wallace Green Church of Scotland. It was built just over 150 years ago, and it was Wallace Green Church, as it was formerly known. But in the later 1900s, it joined with Wallace Green Church of Scotland and became St.ANDREWS Wallace Green. The church itself and the people within are proud to say they're a friendly church in the town, and this is a tag we are very proud of.
It's a close community, it's a very interesting community. It's situated on an absolutely gorgeous coastline, so there's many good things about the town. It's been the culmination really of quite a long process that started back in July last year. And we've achieved quite a lot in that time, you know, a beautiful flower festival and various other things, banner and video and various gatherings. But almost the most commendable thing, and the thing that I've enjoyed most, is actually seeing so many different people getting involved and working together, and actually finding it quite a lot of fun to do the things, although there's the stress and strain of actually seeing if things are going to work out or not. So for instance, today, Jean Elliott, who's a member of the congregation here, has masterminded the whole thing, but she's been able to draw together more than 20 people who are flower arrangers to do the flower arranging. Maybe 5 of these are from our own congregation, the rest are from not just Berwick, but Eyemouth and other places around. Kind of floral artists who want and are willing to help us put this on today. But that's only the tip of the iceberg, because actually there are lots of other people in the background who've helped create things, who've overseen processes, overseen the making of the banner, overseen the baking of nice scones for next door, overseen, you know, the video that we're showing, which took days and days and hours of energy and involvement. So for me, the best thing is that people have got involved and that folk have actually enjoyed getting involved.
Commemorating 900 years of Berwick being on the map. Hopefully this is going to really put it on the map now. in 2015 because of what we're all doing within Berwick. You know, it's really, and today in this church we've had a lot of visitors coming in, you know, so I really think it's going to help to put Berwick on the map if we can spread the word a bit more. Yes.
I love the history of Berwick as well. I mean, it has such a fascinating history, and each corner you turn, you often find something new that you hadn't noticed before. So, yeah, it's a great community in that respect. It's part of a bigger thing that we've been running in our church. It's to do with our sense of time being an important resource and being something that we can offer to God through our faith. Time past, time present, and also time still to come, the future. But it's also, and it's been good that it's been possible to dovetail what we've been doing in the church with the 900th, because part of that time that we're talking about is our community time, our involvement in the community in the past, in the present, and also in the future.
It is well maintained, and it's a lively church with a young vicar and a lot of kids in the church now who certainly learned today about what we want to hand on. Yes, it's a very caring church too, so everybody's welcome to come. Yes, this stone, this gravestone, is the gravestone of Mackay Wilson, who was the author of the Border Tales. And these are getting quite a renaissance at the moment. People are really getting very interested in the folk tales of the border life. So he's quite a well-known writer, and certainly in this area, yeah. Not all of them are famous, but there are people with real good stories. There's a William Stevenson, who was the first engine driver on the Newcastle-Berwick Railway, and he lived a good life, but sadly died when his engine went off the rails at Willington Viaduct. We very much wanted children to have an idea of heritage, of what we pass on, and so the way that's been done is to have a time capsule box, and they all put things in it that they collected that they feel people in the future might like to know about their way of life now. So their most favourite was their Lego, and there's a hand-knitted teddy bear and various sweet wrappers and one or two little prayers thanking God. So the idea is somebody's going to open up that tin box that's buried and find out all about them today. We're celebrating Berwick 900, but the first written record of a church here in Tweedmouth was 1145, but we do know that the foundation of this church dates much, much older, probably back to early 600s, when there was this burial site, and people would cross over the ford to Fowl Ford. So the story of this church really is about the river. It's all linked to the way of life, the salmon that they would give for tithes. So it's got its own character, as well as being linked with Berwick.
Dean's responsible for the church flowers and also the flower festival, so we should...
There's Rena now.
Rena, would you like to, both on behalf of the organ and your organist role, but also on behalf of the choir as well? Alan's responsible for our finances here, along with Brian Tate and Alan Edwards. On behalf of the Pastoral Care Group, okay, so thanks again to Andrew.